Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Are you guys doing all right? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys can see me okay. In the meantime, I will blow in my tea. Hi, everybody. Let me know how I sound. Hopefully, the connection is all right. We've been having a lot of fog around this parts. Like heavy fog, like you can't see anything outside. I almost feel like we're being protected. It's weird. For weeks now, we've had fog. The mist. Hi, everybody. Just let me know real quick if you guys can see me okay, if you guys can hear me okay. My tea is very hot. I have to wait a few minutes. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. All right. Okay, so today we're doing angel card readings, which is basically me allowing spirit to flip out a card for you, and then me moving into my intuition to intuitively receive guidance from spirit. It's not what I do in private channelings. Then we go much more into detail. But it is still wonderful to get guidance. Yeah, when I do personal readings, they usually have a lot more details and names and dates and secrets, family secrets, a lot of family secrets coming to light that then get confirmed later on. So, all right, guys. Well, usually we have more people on here when I go on YouTube and on Patreon at the same time. So, if you don't get a card, know and understand that spirit will nudge you if there's a message that you need to listen to or hear as well. And they usually do that through giving you goosebumps or giving you that feeling like, it's almost like they're talking about me. Or, you just get that feeling like, I wonder if that's for me too. When you even get that question in your head, then it is, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't get that question in your head. So just pay attention, just kind of be in the zone, be in the now moment, and be fully aware of the subtle messages that spirit tell you, the little hints, the little nudges that they give you to say, hey, pay attention. This is something you need to hear as well. Okay. Now I'll go random up and down. Okay. A lot of people think that I go according to order. I don't. I just go until a name pops out. It kind of lights up. That's kind of what it looks like it's brighter than the other names. And then I go with that name. And so I go up and down. I scroll up and down just so you guys know. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Who are we going for today? Rema. Rema Lune. Let's get Rema a card. My sweet, sweet Rema. All right. Let's start with you. Whoa, that went fast. You got Gray Squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. What am I getting for you? It's almost like you're getting yourself in trouble because you're overanalyzing things again. You're overthinking it. You're not feeling your way through life. You've moved back into the headspace, and you did really well for a while there, where you really feeling it, where you were really creating your each moment of each day really fully conscious from the heart space. But now you've moved back into the thinking. It's almost like you're overthinking. You're overthinking, and it's like an eternal thing. Like you're just going round and round in circles, but you're not really moving forward. And it's because you're too much in the space. And see, they're showing me you need to move into the heart space again. Okay, go back there. Okay, you're getting too much stuck in that thought processing again. Don't think, just feel your way forward. And if at this time nothing is moving dramatically or no big things are happening, that's because it's meant to be that way. That's because you're just slowly but surely moving into a being space, which takes time to feel, which takes time to own, to become. And that a lot of times it will seem that life is standing still, or that you kind of get stuck somewhere. And that's just so you would get back out of the head and back into the heart space. It's almost like, spirits will kind of stop evolution so you can get back here instead and out of here. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling. That's the message for you. Get out of your head, get back into the heart space, and then you will expand. See, when you're stuck in the head space, you just go round and round. It's kind of it's like the eternal sign, right? But you're not getting anywhere. But when you come from the heart space, you expand. Your energy field gets bigger. And when your energy field gets bigger, you get to experience more. You get to see evolution more. Okay? So I hope that helps, Rema. All right. Let's see who else. Luchia Murcia Gomez. Am I saying that right? Luchia Murcia. I'm writing it down so I can put it in the comment section then who I pulled cards for, because sometimes people ask for a card and then they have to go to work and then they come back later. It's easier to see if your name is in there. Luchia, you want to know if I will succeed in the job that I do. I ask for divine help every day, but sometimes my job is hard, although you like it. I don't know if I'll ever be good at it. Well, you need to know. You can do anything. You just got to believe in yourself, girl. All right, let's take a card. Let's see what they say. You got to believe to receive, my sweet Luchia. Safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. See, told you got to know. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. The only thing that's stopping you, Luchia, is you. You are divine, all creative soul. So anything you pursue, anything you invest energy and time and love and just kind of light, divine, all loving light into will be a success story. But you have to know it. You got to own it. Okay, you're safe. You're surrounded by love. You're surrounded by your team. They are assisting you, but you gotta stop. It's almost like you gotta get out of your own way. You gotta get. How would I say? You gotta let your human ego take a step back and let the divine self step forward. You gotta be able to move into the job with each day knowing that, boom, I'm going to master this stuff. You got to have that confidence. If you're insecure, then you're literally putting brakes on everything that you do. If you're scared, you're putting brakes on the expansion. You're putting brakes on your own abilities, okay, to grow, to transcend. So keep your heart open, okay? You gotta believe. You gotta believe to receive. That's really what it comes down to. Surround yourself by love, with love. Be able to look at yourself in the mirror and go, I can do this. I know I can, because you know what? I am a divine source of wisdom, knowledge, and light, and I can accomplish anything. You have the divine source within you. Use it wisely. Don't let the human ego get in the way, and it's almost like trick you into believing that this is going to be difficult for you, because it's not. You have God running through your veins. You can accomplish anything, but you have to believe it. It's as simple as that. So work on that. Self-worth, self-trust. Know that your soul is guiding you. She has all the answers. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to believe. That's it. You need to believe, and you need to know that you are a divine creator, and that anything that comes to your path is a possibility for you if you get over the fear, the doubt, the worry, and especially the stress, they say, because boy, do you stress yourself out a lot. Stop overthinking it. Walk in there knowing that you're the shit. Okay? And that's how you're going to get the success that you want. There you go. I hope that helps, my love. Okay. Winter homestead. Winter homestead. Okay, sweetheart. Let's see what we got for you. I'll get a sip. You're welcome, Luchia. Okay. Woo! They're flying fast today, aren't they? Spirit's like, yeah, let's get stuff going. Wait for winter. This is for winter homestead. How funny. I think they're making fun of you. Look at that. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Winter homestead. I feel like you've been playing with this idea of creating something, pursuing something. It just feels like you really want to move in a new direction when it comes to career, or maybe a project, or a personal project. Either way, you really want to put more effort into it, more attention, more energy into it. But at the same time, I feel like, because you don't know all the steps to get there, because you don't know how it's going to turn out, you constantly doubt taking the step. So you're constantly holding yourself back. And they're saying, look, I don't feel like they're talking about this winter, but I feel like they're talking about next winter. It feels like this year is all about making it a fact, sending it out that, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is what we're going to do. Okay. It's about putting the plan together. You don't need to know every step, but it's about sending out the intention that it's already happening. It's happening. In a future tense, it is happening. And now I'm just going to align with it. I'm going to allow it to unfold at its own natural pace, at its own natural rhythm, at the rhythm that it was meant to be revealed to me. So you send out the intention, and send it out clearly. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this for everyone else. It's about, because you do want to mean something in the world. You really want to leave your mark. I feel you really want to know that when you go home after this journey, that you made a difference. That's really, really important to you, and you will. But this year and next spring is all about making concrete plans, sending out intentions on a daily basis. It's happening. It's no longer, when is it happening? How is it going to happen? No, it's happening. And this is what we're doing. And this is how I feel about it. And this is what it's going to bring for me. And this is what's going to bring for others. It's about sending out clear intentions, clear affirmations, of what is happening, what you're creating, and how successful it's going to be. And then towards winter, it feels more like fall, to be honest, though. But it just feels like everything's going to fall into place. Like the creation will be finalized towards winter, towards the end of next year. So next year, this year is all about setting out the intentions. Next year, it's about very at your own pace, because you are a person, they say, that can get very easily overwhelmed. So it's going to go at the pace that you can align with it, okay? That it's not just an idea, but that you can feel it. It's going to go at your own pace, and it's going to move to such a degree that you never lose the passion, you never lose the excitement, you never lose the inspiration, okay? So trust the rhythm. Don't get frustrated. Trust the rhythm. With each day, send out your intention, send out your affirmation, and then see what you can do that day to make it one step closer, okay? And you take it one day at a time. But by the end of next year, by the fall, I feel almost like more like September, everything is going to be operational. But it's about you making up your mind to do it, and to send it out each day. Confirm it to the universe that it is so, and so it will be, okay? So it just feels like a certainty to me. It's just bring it out. That's all you got to do. All right. Mary Monty. Mary Monty. I hope that helps. Okay. Mary. They're going back for the animals. Boom. My God, they're quick today. Dolphin, live joyful in the present. Archangel Jules. Mary. All right, Mary, what am I getting for you? It almost feels like you're not allowing yourself to have fun. You're not allowing yourself to relax in what is happening in your life. It almost feels like you're always stuck in your head, trying to make things perfect, trying to, follow a certain standard, or certain social standard. You're trying to keep it all together. You're trying to make everybody happy. I don't know. It just feels like you're constantly in work modus, trying to make everything the way it's almost like people expect it. It's almost like you're too perfectionistic. And so everything becomes a job. You're no longer enjoying the things. You're closed off for the enjoyment. It just feels like you need to be more playful. I look at these dolphins, and I keep seeing in my head them jumping, enjoying the ride, having fun with each other, family. They don't need to be perfect. Christmas don't need to be perfect. Christmas dinner don't need to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have this unconscious belief that if everything is perfect, then you're going to be happy. Then it's going to feel good. Then it's going to, bring excitement or whatever it is. And it's not that's not the point. Is to just be able to find joy and a playful attitude in the small things in life, in everything in life, to be able to look at everything from a playful perspective, not just everything is a job that needs to be completed. Everything is a job that needs to be perfected. When you start living life that way, life becomes one job, one big job, and you're never going to find any joy in anything, because it's a task. Christmas shouldn't be a task. Oh, we need to have the turkey, and we need to have this, and it needs to be perfect, and that needs to be done, and the presents, and after a while it takes out the joy of everything. So have more fun. That's what I'm getting for you, Mary. Have more fun. Find the joy in everything. Okay, waking up and your hair's all crooked, start laughing at it. Okay, oh my God, I look like Tina Turner. You gotta find laughter and joy and fun in everything. Okay, I'm turning into Pippa Longstocking lately. You gotta have fun with it. Do you see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm getting. Have more fun. Focus on feeling excitement, passion, joy. Okay? That, when you can focus and feel that, is much more productive than trying to get everything just right. Because when we're living in a joyful state, when we're allowing ourselves to relax, when we are allowing ourselves to just have fun with everything, it doesn't need to be perfect. We just need to have fun together. When we can be in that state, it raises our vibrational frequency and manifestations become easier. When we're constantly stressing, I got to reach this, I got to accomplish that, I got to move in that direction, I got to make it perfect, I got to prove myself to the world, I got to prove myself to myself. When we're constantly in that, we lower our vibration. And then we can't get anything manifested and nothing will come the way that we had envisioned it. And then we'll feel even worse about ourselves because we will have put the bar so high that we'll only feel like we're disappointing everybody, including ourselves. And then you don't manifest anything. So stay in a playful attitude. Love is all that we need to be happy. Go into nature, have fun with loved ones. It doesn't need to be perfect. And life is not only about reaching goals. It's about being present today and being grateful for all the small things and all the big things that we have. We've got electricity. I got damn twinkle lights. Check, check, and check. That makes me happy. Love myself some twinkle lights, although they're not twinkling. But it's still pretty. You see what I'm saying? Don't grow up, people. Stay kids, okay? Yes, we have responsibilities, but if we can find joy in twinkle lights, if we can find joy in the fact that we get to take a hot shower every day, that we can eat, and that we have clothes on our shoes on our feet, everything is a blessing. We have so much to be grateful for. So find the joy in everything. Oh my God, I got electricity today. Look at that. I was able to pay my bill. Woo-hoo! Score me. Yay me. See blessings and see accomplishments and everything. People don't think that if they don't do big things, they haven't accomplished anything. You were able to pay a bill? Congratulations. You should be very proud. Boom. Look at that. They trusted me that I would pay the bill, and I did. Boom. Look at that. What an accomplishment. Right? There's people who can't. There's accomplishment to be found in everything. So, Mary, that is my message to you. You can do it. I have faith in you. All right. Hope that helps. Let's see. Who am I being drawn to? Noemi. Is that how you say it? Noemi? I might be saying that wrong. Noemi Castillo Lozano. Castillo Lozano. Noemi? I don't know how you say it. But it's cool. Okay, let's see. This one. Okay. Boom. Boom. There they go. Okay, well, you got two. Sacred inner space and third eye activation. This is for Noemi Castillo Lozano. Okay, let's see what it says. Sacred inner space, sacred chakras, tenderness, sensuality. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Okay, let me see. Welcome, Raymond. I'm glad you're here. We miss you. Okay. For some reason, I'm really being drawn to this. And it almost, although it's like a lotus flower in the light, I keep seeing you with your knees, sitting in kind of a meditation pose, just kind of floating in the air. It's almost like you're being lifted up. I feel like something's happening to you physically, spiritually. I feel like you're being lifted up, and I do feel like it can be uncomfortable at times, but at the same time, I feel like you're getting downloads, like you're being transformed. You're going through a transformation, and it can be scary because they're making me feel like you are going to have to say goodbye to certain things, or maybe certain friends, or certain relationships, or maybe even a job. It just feels like certain things will fall away. And because you're a person who feels very connected to everything and everyone, it feels like that might be a difficult thing for you to accept, but you really have to see it as the universe creating space for your spiritual evolution, the universe creating space for new teachers to come in, because certain relationships, although they have been around for quite some time, they're kind of holding you down. They're kind of anchoring you into a 3D dimension, and your soul really wants to move up into a higher vibrational space of the 5D. So I do feel like they're saying, just relax into it, okay? Accept the journey as it presents itself to you. Don't overthink it, or don't stress too much about it, but allow the transformation to be completed, even though it is kind of challenging in an emotional way and in an energetic way, which then has an impact on the physical, how you feel physically as well. But it all is going to come to completion pretty soon, is what they're saying. I just feel like you're like in the final stages of, it's like recalibration, I want to say. When I look at this, it's almost like this circle, and I feel like, it's turning until it's perfect, till it's in the right place. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a wheel that's turning. That's kind of what I feel is happening to you. It's almost like your DNA is being reprogrammed. New energy, light energy frequencies are being infused into your cells, and into your mind. And I feel like, it can be challenging, but trust the process, is what they're saying. Trust the process. Ground yourself, ground yourself, ground yourself. Connect to Mother Earth. She will help you to make things clearer, and to also make things more easier to handle. Because the clear seeing is coming. It's almost like you're getting to that point where your abilities will start to emerge through this recalibration. So either way, it sounds very positive. Nothing to be worried about, but know that certain things have to fall away in order for you to move into your new vibration. Okay? So I hope that helps, my love. Okay. Gretchen Poindexter. Okay. Gretchen Poindexter. Hi, Lily. Hi, Bea. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Sarah. Whoop. Hold on. My thumb was acting up. All right. Gretchen. Hi, Jersey. Oh, for I just wanted to let everybody know that my 2025 schedule is fully booked. So if anybody else was still thinking about requesting a session, you'll have to wait till December 1st, 2025. That's when I will reopen my schedule for 2026. Okay, I got over 1,100 requests in by the time I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. My phone kind of went. My phone didn't know what to do. It just said 999 plus. But I counted them. There were about over 1,100. So it took me 3 days to get to everybody, a message back. But know that I'm fully booked. The only thing that we can still plan in is a healing, a regular healing, or an animal healing with Gerald, and animal communication session with me, where I talk to your pets that are still alive, should there be issues or problems or anything like that. Okay, but other than that, everything else, the life coachings, the intuitive healings with Gerald and I, the readings, everything else is completely booked up. So sorry. Okie dokie. Gretchen, protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay. I don't feel like you're spiritually being attacked or anything like that, but I do feel like you're allowing energy vampires to suck the living daylights out of you. That's kind of what I do feel. And so you have to protect yourself from that on an energetic level. Like, you need to know, it's like you need to acknowledge that you know what they do, and they might not even do it consciously. It might be on an unconscious level, but it's like whenever you want to communicate with those people, or whenever you want to, or you're going to a family event or whatever, and those people might be present, make sure that before you go, that you just envision that your shields are up. Love can be received and love can be sent out, but all negativity will bounce back to the person who's sending it to me. So it's about visualizing really kind of an energy field around you, a bubble that protects you, and just know that it is protecting you, because your mind is much more powerful than you think, and you are a very creative thinker. You are a visual thinker. So really visualize it and know it to be true, because anything that actually comes into the conscious mind is created, right? People always ask, well, how do I know the difference between what I'm making up, what's my imagination, and what's real? Well, there is no difference, actually. If you've made something up, trust me, it exists at some frequency. Okay? Everything that is comes from a conscious idea. It's as simple as that. If you have seen it in your head, if you have thought about it, it is real. It exists somewhere on a certain frequency. That is a reality. So there is no difference between imagination and reality. There really isn't. So know it. Know that you're protected. Protect yourself from energy vampires, from people who are just not vibrating at the same frequency as you, and simply seek energy from others in order to feel good about themselves. Don't either avoid them or protect yourself before you encounter them. there's something about this card, though. I keep looking at that sun. There's like a sun. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a sun here. And then there's all these colors that are moving towards the sun. You know, that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you're the light and they're sucking it all out of you. They're sucking the light out of you. That's what I keep seeing in my head. Although that's not what the card represents, but I go off what I see in my head. And it's like you're just sucking the daylights out of you. So protect yourself. Either stay away, disconnect from those kind of people that don't align with you anymore. Or really work on self-protection. Wear a tiger's eye might also help you. But it's know that because so many around you are kind of draining you, you have been feeling exhausted, and it does have an impact on your health. So really work on protecting yourself, recharging yourself, cleanse your energy. Use salt baths, Epsom salt, for example, a little bit of lavender oil, Epsom salt. You can, if you don't have a bath, you can put it in a bucket of warm water, put your feet in, through the pores of our feet, which are the biggest pores in our bodies. We can cleanse the energetic flow, because our energy is not a steady thing. It's constantly fluctuating, goes in, out the feet, goes back in, out the feet, goes back in, out the feet. It's always like this. I want to show you. I'm really horrible at drawing, okay? So don't judge me on my drawing. Right? So it's like that. There's two sides. That's why when people see angels, they think they have wings, but really what they're seeing is their energetic field. It goes in and out like this on both ends. I'm really bad at doing this. Like that, okay? You have two sides to your field, in and out, in and out. So it goes out through the feet, and then goes back up, goes back into the head. So when it goes through the feet and your feet are in salt water with a little bit of lavender oil, the salt will absorb all the negativity out of your field. And so the field is cleansed, goes back up, goes back inside, all clean. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So really do that at least once a week to cleanse your energy. You'll feel better. Your body will start to feel better. It will cleanse your energy, which will then help the self-healing powers of the body, which means you'll feel much better. Okay? I hope that helps. Brenda Reuter. My sweet Brenda. Okay. Hold on, guys. Brenda. This one. Okay. Choop, choop. I cleanse the energy as well because I'm dealing with so many spirits. I cleanse my energy 3 times a week. And I always wear crystals. This is a crystal I got from a client, and what she does is this is from Frederique. She infuses the crystals with sound vibrations, with music. She infuses it. She gives them a sound bath, and then those frequencies are absorbed by the crystal. And so when I put it on, I actually feel it vibrating on my heart chakra. So I have this one, and then I have another one. I have this one as well. I use them both. I switch off and I cleanse them. And then, yeah. If you guys are ever interested in those, let me know. She's been experimenting with them, and she wants to, at some point, she might sell them, but she's helping me. She's using me to see, what I feel when I wear them, and she's not using me in the negative way, but she's asked me to use them and see whether what she's doing to the crystals have an impact or not. And yeah, she's doing really well. We've already talked a little bit how to increase the longevity of it. So I think one day she will have some awesome stuff. Brenda. But if that day comes, I'll let you guys know. For now, we're working on it together. In a way, it's like programming the crystal. That's with frequency, because there's specific frequencies that can, certain illnesses, for example, have a specific frequency, so you can disparage, I don't know if that's the right word, remove the illness with certain vibrational sounds. And that's kind of what we're experimenting with, whether we can create crystals, infuse them, program them. To attack, for example, people who have cancer, to attack the cancer, or to attack MS, or that's what we're kind of working on, or what she's working on, and I'm volunteering. They're from Europe. They're from France. Yeah, she lives in France, in the south of France. She came to my event and she explained to me what she was doing, and Spirit was like, hell yeah. So, and I do feel it. It's kind of weird, but when you put it on, you after a few seconds, you start feeling this vibration. It's really weird. It's not like my other crystals, and it's almost like it's absorbed the music, and now it's continuing to vibrate at that frequency of the music. It's kind of cool, but we'll let it unfold and see what happens. Brenda, they don't want to give you a card. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm looking for the right one. Oh, there it goes. We got one. Brenda, rhinoceros, be strong and courageous, my love. It's almost like they're saying, hang in there. Hang in there, Brenda. You're not going, you have the feeling like you're going through a rough patch, but it's really not. What you're going through is transformation. You're going through that transitioning phase as well. And that means that you have to let go of certain things, including certain behaviors. And that's, unfortunately for you, something that you resist. You have certain rituals, certain routines that you've installed into your life because they made you feel good, because they gave you a sense of belonging. They gave you a sense of power, self-empowerment. You build up a life where you had to learn to be the number one in your life, to be the one person to depend on, to be the one person to make sure everything is done, everything works out. You've come a long way, and you've gotten to a point where, you had to design at some part in your life, you had to design your life in such a way that it would benefit you and your family, that it would benefit you and your daughter, but that it would also create a certain stability for you, a certain safety network. But they're saying, that things have changed. That even certain very close relationships have changed. And that the universe is asking you to change certain behavior patterns. And that is what you need to do. That, but on an unconscious level, you're fighting that, because those things are what brought you a sense of security. a sense of safety, and you don't want to, unconsciously, you want to hold on to that because you're afraid that if you let go of that, all security goes out the door. All predictability goes out the door. And then you're left with an unpredictable future, and that scares you. That scares you, is what they're saying. But they're saying be strong, be courageous, and allow the old version of you, the way you used to do things, to dissolve and make space to do things differently, to do things more aligned with a higher vibrational place. And you'll see that everything will be okay. You are safe, you are loved, you are guided. Everything will be okay. Trust on that. I know they say that you've always trusted, for a very long time, you had to trust only on yourself. And you've gotten to know yourself, and you know what you can do, and you know your strength, and you know that. And the routine that you've created has validated that. And now they're asking you to let go of certain behaviors, certain routine structures, even certain relationships. And that scares you to death because it's letting go of safety and security for you. But they're saying trust that you will always be safe, trust that you will always be secure, and that new wonderful souls will come into your journey and fill the gaps, is what they're saying. Fill the gaps of those who might have, who might have been removed, or who might have been left in a 3D reality. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's what, again, trust and be courageous to continue the journey of transformation. Okay? Jacqueline. Let's see. Jacqueline, thank you, sweetheart. Popiolek. Am I saying that right? Popiolek. Jacqueline Popiolek. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, let's get Jacqueline a card. Each one. Okay. All right. Oopa. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Jacqueline, obstacles are detours in the right direction. They just want you to know that even though you think you're not moving forward in the right direction, or things are not unfolding the way you want to see them unfold, that doesn't mean they're not moving in the right direction. Doesn't mean that things aren't progressing nicely. Okay, a lot of people think, well, nothing's happening, nothing's changing, and I've been working so hard at it, and I've been doing this, and I've been doing that, and I still don't see any change. People think that because they don't see the change, that change isn't happening, and they want to confirm you that it is. Okay, they want to confirm you that even though you might not yet see it within your reality, you are moving towards aligning with that reality. Your energy is moving in the right direction, and soon, and they're talking about very soon, you're going to start see that unfold in your reality. So I feel like, Jacqueline, 2025 is going to be a really positive year for you, a year where all your hard work will be rewarded, where you will start to see things unfold, and where you will finally feel a sense of relief, a sense of comfort in that unfolding. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. You are moving in the right direction. You are moving towards the frequencies you want to move into. Just trust, okay? We have to trust blindly. We have to know that we're doing good, we're moving in the right direction, everything is unfolding, my manifestations will come to pass. You have to know that before you can receive it. Okay? Feel it in your heart. It is so. There we go. Hope that helps. Doris. Doris Plummer. Doris. Let's get a card for Doris. No. Well, make up your minds, guys. They keep going back, forth, back, forth. Okay, we're going for that one. Okay. I have like 6 deck of cards. And sometimes I can like, they draw me back and forth, and I'm like, just pick one already. Doris. We've got the bear, and we've got the gray squirrel as well. There we go. Let's see, the bear. Use power with wisdom, Archangel Uriel and Jophiel. And the gray squirrel, find new ways of solving problems, Archangel Raphael. Doris. What am I feeling for you? It's kind of funny, but it's like they're saying, Doris, you're so powerful, it's almost like you don't even realize how powerful you are. The problem is that you're sending out the wrong energies. So you're always attracting the things you don't want because you're always scared of getting those things. Right? And because you're so powerful, you instantly manifest exactly that which you do not want. So it's almost like they're saying, use your power wisely. Be more mindful of what you're sending out, because what you send out on an emotional level is what you will receive. And if you're afraid of things, you're going to receive more things that will validate that fear. If you're stressed out about things, you're going to get more experiences that will continue to infuse you with stress. So really be very mindful, they say, about what you're sending out into the universe. Start to become more observant of your energy, of your emotions, of your thoughts. And whenever you're feeling negative, or you're thinking negative, or you're expressing negative things, instantly replace it with a positive. Instantly replace the disempowering beliefs, the disempowering thoughts, the disempowering feelings with a empowering one. Okay. For example, simple example. Oh, I don't know if I can afford that. Boom, negative. That's negative right there. Catch yourself in the act and go, oh, wait a minute. That's the old me. The new me knows exactly what it is. And then you replace it with, oh, wouldn't it be great to have so much money that I don't know, that I have no more issues, for example, or I have no more problems, or I don't have to think about it anymore. It's about replacing a disempowering expression with an empowering one, however you want to do that. Okay. If you can do that, and you will reprogram your responses, you will reprogram what you send out, then you will notice that you can attract and create any kind of emotion, any kind of experience that you are seeking to have. So yeah, understand that it's almost like you have the power of the bear, but the problem is you're overthinking things, and therefore you're sending out the wrong requests. The universe is like your genie. Anything you send out, everything you express has a reaction. It'll be sent back to you. Okay, so if you're saying, oh, I'm not pretty today, well, that somehow you're going to respond, that's going to come back to you. Either you're going to have somebody at work who's like, oh, you look like crap today, right? Who's going to bring that negativity back to you, and then you'll feel even worse, right? Or you think, oh, I don't have enough money, and then you'll get another bill, that you didn't expect, or you'll get a fine or whatever. You'll get a speeding ticket or whatever. What you send out, you receive. And because you are such a darn good manifester, you have to be very mindful to use your power wisely, and you have to be very careful about what you're sending out. But no, they say that a positive expression, a positive energy, a positive emotion is 100 times more powerful than a negative one. So if you become very mindful and you observe yourself with everything that comes out of you, everything you think, everything you feel, and you instantly change it into a positive, then that negative energy is instantly being removed from the reality, and your positive reinforcement will then be the reflective nature. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So Doris Plummer, there you go. I hope that makes sense. If you haven't heard it, because I saw you, if you didn't hear it, you'll have to re-listen to the recording, my love. Okay? I hope that helps. All right. Small wildflowers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get you a card. Small wildflowers. Okay, let's get you a card. Yours is like here. If you missed the message, you'll have to listen to the recording, my love. There it went. Moon energy. Moon energy, my love. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Oh, wow. It's a nice card. Let's see what I'm getting. Is it possible you have a thing with the stars? I keep seeing you gazing at the stars. It's almost like you want the aliens to come and get and rescue you. That's kind of what it feels like you're ready for some big change in the world. Like you're ready for something huge, something positive to come in. You're like, okay, bring it on. We're ready. That's kind of what it feels like. Like I'm looking at this card and it's almost like, look, she's looking up at the stars and she's like, okay, aliens, time to reveal yourself so we can, we can get the next evolution of mankind into kind of into this reality to kind of make it the next generation. Do you know what I'm that's just what it feels like you're so ready for change. You're like, I've had it with this world, done. You just want to see the evolution to change the spiritual ascension to be reflected back to you from the outside reality. But they're saying everything at its time, okay? Everything at its time. It just feels like don't get so frustrated, trust the natural order of things. 2025, they say, is going to be a very interesting year. A lot of changes are coming. So soon enough, they say, you will see the validations of all the hard work of the collective, all the hard work of the light workers. And it feels like you're a light worker as well. Like you're here to shake people up, to wake people up. You're like a truth seeker. You're here to bring enlightenment. You're here to bring people understanding, to help people look from a different angle. It just feels like you're a guide in some way or form, here to share truth and to open people's eyes. But because you're so invested into that truth to be revealed, you're kind of frustrated. That's what it feels like. You're kind of frustrated. And you're like, come on already. I'm so tired of waiting. I just want to show everybody that what I've been saying all these years is true, so they could stop telling me that I'm just a conspiracy theorist. That's kind of what it feels like, you know. So, but yeah, everything in due time. Just flow with it, trust it, and know that yeah, reinforcements of validations are on their way. Okay, you're gonna be great. And keep annoying people. Why not? We gotta get their attention somehow, right? But in a positive way, okay? With love, not negativity. You have to annoy the love out of them. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's see. Karen Jones. Karen Jones. All right. Karen Jones. You gotta love them. Love them so much that they don't know what to do with themselves anymore. That's the best way to annoy them. The more they hate on you, the more you gotta love them. Yeah. But then they have no more reply. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad it resonated. I'm used as a bad example in most places. Well, you know what? You gotta be a rebel in life in order to make changes happen. Just look at everybody who was different, who made. You gotta kill them with kindness. Yes, exactly. You think about it, all the people who made a huge difference in this world, they were all rebels at heart. They didn't follow societal rule, and that's key for ascension, for transformation, for spiritual awakening. Yeah, you got to let go of the pre-made structures, because not everybody fits into those structures. Karen Jones, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Karen, I feel like you're a little bit of you got the blues. I feel like you got the blues. I feel like you're a little bit of in a downward spiral. I feel like you're just tired. Nothing's moving. You just feel stuck. I feel. I keep looking at these colors, and it's just the blue is like consuming the brightness of the moon, right? It's like overshadowing it. You see that? And I feel like you're just allowing incorrect beliefs and incorrect thoughts to overpower you. So go back to basics. They say go back to basics. Find a way to disconnect from the world. You're too engaged in what is going on out there, and you're not enough engaged with the inner voice, the inner conversation that's happening. So it's almost like they're recommending you to either take a break, take a weekend off, take a vacation where you can completely disconnect. Don't look at your phone, don't look at TV. Really be present with yourself. Be in nature. Be connected to the beauty and the perfection around you. And that'll give you new perspective. All that fog will start to clear up, because right now you're just in the fog. It just feels like you can't see the bright sun and you can't see the bright moon. You're just in a foggy reality. So get out of the fog, get out of the funk by removing yourself from your normal daily life, putting yourself into a beautiful place where you can just allow yourself to just be, to breathe, to not do anything, if you don't want to. Give yourself the freedom to choose each day whether you do something or not, because now it's just go, do, work, fix. It's a constant battle. Give yourself the gift of disconnection. Okay, Karen? I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to do a group card. Okay, who are we? A card for Vida? Let me write. Mohsen Shabazi. Okay. Veda? Is it Veda or Vida? Veda or Vida? Let's see. Which one? This one. Thank you, Lexus. Veda. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Okay. It's almost like you have to embrace the fact that you're loved. You're not allowing love in. That's kind of what it feels like. You're not allowing yourself to feel loved. It's not that you don't get love. You do. God loves you. Your husband loves you. There's people around you that love you. Love is always present. But for some reason, you've been so critical of yourself, or you've been lacking self-love, and therefore you can't truly feel the love that is there to support you. So you start to feel very alone in life, although you have people around you all the time. I just feel like there's a disconnect with your soul. Your soul is always loving, is always connected to a higher source. And it's almost like in some way or form, maybe as a child, you've convinced yourself that you don't deserve that kind of love. And so now you intellectually accept the love, but it doesn't make you glow on the inside. You're not experiencing it on an emotional level. And then life feels harder because of that, because you're not accepting the support and the love that's being sent to you. And so you feel disconnected, often alone, although you're never alone. Allow yourself to feel love. You are love. You give it to other people, but you don't accept it yourself. So really work on loving yourself. Really work on reconnecting to that loving source that you are, that runs through you, through your veins. The loving source of God runs through your veins with each day. So you are pure love. Try and feel that. Try and make that a part of your knowing, that as long as you are loved, which you are eternally, there's nothing that can make you feel bad, that can make you feel down. It just feels like, yeah. Reconnect to the source that is already present within you, and then you'll be able to feel much more engaged with all the love that surrounds you as well. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're going to do a group card for everyone. Group card. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. All those little bitties help us. Let's see. Group card, this one. Okay. I'm going to do one more card for the group. That's for everybody. And then I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys enjoy these card readings, I do them every week on my Patreon page for the Patreon members. It is, I think, €4 plus tax, depending on where you are. The tax, I don't know how much that is. Patreon figures it out per country. And you can sign up and you can disconnect and sign up again whenever you feel like it. It's a monthly fee or a yearly fee if you want to pay for the whole year. And I do these weekly on there, but the amount of people is much smaller. So almost everybody who comes, almost, not all, but almost everybody who is on those lives gets a card. So I have people who get cards weekly on there. And you also get access to over 200 channeled posts. And there's other benefits and other things. For example, towards the end of December, I'm going to do a free group reading for the Patreon members as well. The active paying, there's a free option, but it's something I can't remove, unfortunately. Patreon has put that on there. You don't really get much access when you become a free member. You basically get the same thing as on YouTube. But if you're a paying member, you will be able to access that that group reading. So last year, the benefit was people on Patreon, for example, got first picks on, they were able to ask for a reading for the new schedule earlier than everybody else. Every year I change it up a little bit. I always give a little benefit at the end of December. But it's just a lot of fun. If you like weekly messages, posts, and also once a month I allow Yeshua, I channel Yeshua once a month, and then he shares his wisdom with us. Bye-bye. There we go. Bat, see through illusion into truth. And then we also have the guinea pig that came out. Do your part to illuminate the universe. There you go. Let's see. So the message for everyone is understand that you're the illuminator of your reality. If you want to experience more positive, more aligned experiences, then you have to change the frequency of your light. You are your truth. Don't seek truth outside without you, because your reality is a reflection of you. It mirrors back to you what you're sending out on an energetic level. That is the truth. But as long as you're looking outward for answers, as long as you're looking outside, somewhere out there, separated from you, to get answers of what your reality will look like, then those you're giving up your power. You're surrendering to others, the collective, to determine and make decisions for you, to create the reality for you. You literally give away your power. And that's seeing through the illusion into truth. Is the illusion is you have no power. That's what they have programmed into our heads. We don't have any power. We have to follow their rules. We have to follow their understanding of what life is meant to look like, what it's meant to feel like, what it's meant to be like. And you have no power. And that's an illusion. It's completely false. You have all the power. Everything is within your reach. Everything is within. If you want to change your reality, you have to change within. You have to take a different bus. If you keep taking the same bus, you're going to keep getting the same results. You don't like the results, change the bus. Take a different bus. Take a different approach. Change your energy, change your thoughts, change your belief systems. And then you'll see that with time, when you're surrendering to it, that reality around you is going to align with what you've been sending out. Okay? So you're your truth. Nobody can tell you what your truth is. Nobody can tell you what your universe, your reality will look like unless you give away your power and tell them, okay, you tell me what it's going to look like. But that's a choice. It's a free will choice. So you're never a victim. Although people feel victimized by their society, by their presidents, by their I don't know what else. But if you choose to feel like a victim, you will continue to have experiences that will validate that you're a victim. You are the choice. You have all the power to decide which reality, which parallel version of this earth will I align with? Am I choosing to align with? Because there's not one reality of this earth. There's an infinite amount of parallel version of the same earth. And what you send out determines which reality you wake up in with each morning. And each morning you can wake up in a completely different version of the same earth with very subtle differences. But it's up to you to decide where you wake up in. And that depends on what the emotional extent is. What emotions do you feel on a daily basis? That is what's going to determine which reality you wake up in. Do you understand? And if you live your life in fear, you will continue to wake up in a fearful parallel version of the earth that will continuously acknowledge to you that yes, you should be afraid. Take back the responsibility. Own your power. Don't give your power away. Fear is giving your power away. Become fearless in the creative process, in the creator that you are, and have faith, because you got to see it in your mind, you got to feel it in your heart before you can align with that parallel version. So you got to believe before you can receive. And that is a very true statement. Okay. Are we on the new earth? The new earth is a reality for many already, but not everybody is already on the new earth. And again, the new earth is not one place. Again, it is a different parallel versions in the fifth dimensional plane of the same earth. Okay. Depends on every individual. Everybody who wants to get there will get there. There are many souls who do not choose to go through the transformation because it is painful, as many of you have felt and have experienced in the last couple of years. It is a very painful process to ascend. You have to let go of who you thought you were in order to make space for who you know you are, the more authentic you. You have to let go of people. You have to let go of jobs. It's a scary thing for a human to let go of things that they believe in some way or form keeps a certain stability in their life, a certain sense of security. But if we hold on to it just for the sense of security, while really security is an illusion, security is something that can be felt and created from the inside, not through a job. You can lose your job at any moment. You're just a number. But if your sense of security is based on what you do, then I can guarantee you at some point you're going to lose. It's just how it is. You got to find security within being yourself. I can do anything. I can survive anything. I know I am connected. Even if I don't get the validations, I know I was never disconnected. I know that I am loved by the universe. I know that I'm an amazing person. Even if other people don't say it, be proud of you. Love yourself. Know your strength. Know your divine essence. Know that you are, you know, as well as a human experience, as a divine experience, all at the same time. You're both aspects having a human experience, but that also means that the other divine aspect has a big influence on where you're moving into. Trust that divine aspect of yourself. He or she knows where you're going. All you need to do is move into the heart space, follow your heart, what feels right to you, and step forward without knowing where you're headed. You have to take those leaps of faith. Okay? You got to. You got to close your eyes. Just like Indiana Jones, you know, in the third Indiana Jones, where he has to take a leap of faith. Have faith in you. You've already overcome so much, and guess what? You're still here. So you can handle anything. Know that. Own that. And no, don't let anybody scare you. They can't hurt you unless you allow them to hurt you. They can't hurt you because you're the creator. Nothing can happen to you unless you think it can. Whatever comes into the conscious mind and is fed with the emotional content will come to pass, but everything has to come from a content of emotion. Ideas are just that. If there's no emotion attached to it, they're just empty ideas. But if the emotion aligned with the idea, then you bring that into reality. Okay, does that make sense? All righty. So there you go. I hope that helps, guys. That was the group card for everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, go check out my Patreon page. A lot of fun stuff there. Probably as much stuff I can already fill 2 books with it, but I need to. I don't have time to put it all into a book, but I really want to. If somebody is a writer out there and wants to take my materials and or help me with putting my materials together, because it's already written, it's already done. I just need to put it in some kind of book form. Let me know, because I really want to put it into a book, but I can't. You guys want too many readings. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you like these weekly sessions that I do on Patreon, go check it out over there. All right. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your day.